In the animal kingdom, sound is one of the most important sensory systems.
Sennheiser has asked me to do this exciting commercial about their new AMBEO soundbar. So the next 2 weeks we're spending time on Luke's farm to record the sound of the animals and then also do a test shoot. It will be very interesting how the animals react to the immersive sound.
It's actually more like an experiment. That's unusual in advertising because we try to control everything. Here we can't.
In the animal kingdom, sound is so powerful. And that's really where the idea came from. That sound has this power to reconnect us to that primal part that we all have.
You know, I've been doing commercials and movies for 35 years. I've never done this before, and I don't know anybody who has done this before. I think it'll be interesting for the animals.
It's important to remember that I don't run a zoo here. Most of the animals here are rescued, and I try to provide a very good life for them.
I feel my obligation to the animals I keep is to make sure that I keep them in the manner best suited to their species that I can. And they eat a lot, and they need to be cleaned a lot, and they need fresh water 7 days a week. It's a lifestyle. We didn't do this to get rich. Okay, so that cat's a weirdo. The 1 minute she's your friend, and the next minute she's spits and hisses and like, who are you?
So generally, I work with animals out in the wild. They aren't trained at all. They aren't habituated to humans. Taking the animals into the studio where you are somewhat limited within the space that we've created for ourselves, it definitely intrigued me quite a lot.
Big challenge was to create sounds that match the quality of the soundbar. Sennheiser was so nice to send us a 360 microphone. Luckily, Luke had a big variety of animals that we can record. 1, 2, 1, 2.
The soundbar comes with a microphone. You just set it up and it calibrates itself accordingly to the room. Plug it in,
Press the power button. Playing something the first time gave me goosebumps.
I think it was a very interesting approach to show how animals actually react to sounds and to see ourselves how the immersive sound works in the studio.
I think you guys are doing an excellent job in terms of just making sure the animals are happy.
I might have to stay with him. There's always a surprise, huh? We thought that the easiest animal would be the zebra, and he turned into the most difficult one. Come, Calabria, let's go, come.
I think if animals hear sounds they are not overly familiar with, it will evoke some sort of exploratory behavior. So I'm pretty sure they are very curious to figure out what that sound is.
Seeing the animals reacting to the sounds that they don't normally hear out in the wild has been very interesting too.
Most animals, you get a second chance. A lion, you don't have a second chance. If he wants to come and kill you, you're probably going to die unless you know how to deal with it.
The lion dictates what happens there. Luke is just the facilitator, but it was just a slight touch of the paw. He's going to eat it. He's going to eat it.
Well, to work with the animals, you need to establish a rapport, to build their trust, and that takes time and patience. Animals aren't humans, so they have a completely different set of reactions. I was surprised at some of the reactions, yeah.
This moment that you see the music affecting the animal so much and you really have an emotional reaction as a human to it, that's very close to the reaction that you're seeing on screen and you feel so connected. I think for me that was magical.
Animals are really special creatures. They have a certain personality, they have a certain spirit, they don't have any ego, so they're just in the moment. When you see them being in the black box, for example, they just come in, they have a presence, you know.